How to start a life coach business. I'm going to go through and tell you 7 specific steps on how to successfully do this. When we can live life on our terms, on a holistic level, taking into account not just our business lives, but also our health, all of our relationships, from friends, family, to our partners, the world changes. All right, so I've been doing coaching, facilitation, advisory work for 30 years plus. And there's 7 basic steps that you need to go through when you're trying to figure out how is it that you want to start this life coaching business. First, and this one's really important, is for you to define what are your motivations. What does success look like for you when you have a successful business? And where do you want it to be holistically, on a holistic level? Excuse me, I'm fighting COVID. So what you can do is you can go to our website, lifeon-yourterms.com. About halfway down, there's a tool called the balance wheel. Doesn't cost you anything. You're welcome to go through. It takes about 6 minutes, and it's going to give you a printout of where you are and how things look for you. So this is actually the coach getting coached. But to start with, I would encourage you to define, here's where I am, and then where do you want to be in, say, a year? What does amazing look like for your life? And once you know that, then how can you incorporate your business so that it fits with that? Identify what that looks like. Because once you do that, you're likely to be much more successful when you define, I want my life to look like this, and then I want my business to integrate into it in this format. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to go through and define the niche. Who are the people you're going to be going after? Who's your tribe? So for me, I started my first of 16 companies when I was 19. I know small business, mid-sized business. I know it really, really, really well. Business owners are my people. I understand that cold. Now for you, who knows what it is? It could be anything from a younger college person just graduating for other college kids. It could be moms going through transition points in their life. It could be people who've just lost a job. Who knows where you are and what you're looking for in your life coaching business, but helping you to start and understand that, define that niche. Who are those people you love and want to work with? And also they're going to value what you have to offer. Now, we had a lot of other videos in the channel that talk about these things, but this is a high level on how do you start the business. Just start thinking on these levels. The third thing then is think about what are the outcomes you can provide to that person, and list all these out. This is important because it's going to help you define value, and it's going to help you figure out what is the wording, who am I going to sell to, what do they value, and what are those points. So it is so easy, particularly when we're young starting a new business, that we want to tell everybody the features and benefits on how we do things, what we do, the mechanics, and all these other pieces. The reality is most people don't care. What they care about, though, are what are the outcomes you can provide me? How can you make it easy? And the easier and clearer you can be for yourself, then you're going to be able to say, I can help you with these outcomes. So for me, working with a business owner, I can say, look, I'm going to help you get out of your own way. Okay, well, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to help you get out of your way so that you're going to be able to build a really healthy leadership team. As a result, you're going to find more balance and integration in your life so that you can become the best dad, the best parent, the best friend, find that health, start sleeping again better, and become a better leader. Okay, I didn't say anything there on how I do it. I just said, this is where we're going. And people are like, ooh, okay, I want me some of that. How do I get that? At that point, then you're going to be able to start, reviewing, and this is where you have to be able to deliver on it. And that's number 4, is how do you make sure that you're always sharpening the tools, making sure that you have the right skill sets, making sure you have the right experience. And we talk a lot about that in some of the other videos on this channel, but figuring out those pieces so that you're always getting better and better and better. And if you don't have a certification and you're looking for one, we've got a bunch of tools that you have access to and you can use to resell for your people at lifeon-yourterms.com, and you get certified as a coach. So once you decide that you sharpen the tools, fair enough, the next thing is go and fish where the fish are. Now what I mean by that is once you decide, hey, this is a niche that I'm going to go after, these are the outcomes I can provide, and I know that these people are going to value it, these are the tools that I can use, well, then make sure you start placing yourself in those places where you can find people who may need that. Who knows what it is? It could be church, it could be events, it could be strategic groups, it could be, I don't know, I'm drawing a blank on the right word, but industry groups, things like that. Where can you go and start networking and talking with people? And when you find somebody who you think is your target market, don't try and sell them. I'm going to say that again, don't try and sell them. Most people do, and that's where they screw it up. Because if innately, we know when somebody's trying to sell us. And if somebody's trying to sell us, boom, wall goes up and we shut down. But if you embrace the spirit of curiosity and you really lean in and try and just help them, be curious, ask lots of questions, see where it is, and then really, really, really try and help and solve their problems. Act as if you're that coach. But if you're giving it away, don't be afraid of giving too much away. Give, 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 give. People will love that. Then they'll be like, well, hey, what is it you do? And when you do that, then you know you've got them. You're going to be able to set the hook, dive in and keep working with them. And then lastly is instill a culture for yourself that you're always refining and repeating these things. Constantly growing, constantly improving it. Constantly reviewing what are your motivations. Reviewing, is this the right niche or can I even make it smaller? Determining what are those outcomes you're providing. Always be sharpening your tools. Making sure you're fishing where the fish are. Helping first, digging in and giving a lot. And then lastly, refine and repeat. So ideally you found some value with this. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can go to us at lifeon-yourterms.com. Love to hear from you. Subscribe, check out some of the other videos on the channel. And yeah, thank you for investing the time. Keep smiling.